When I was a teenager, I had like an existential crisis to try to figure out what's the meaning of life. It doesn't seem to be any meaning. For me, at least, the religious texts, and I read all of them that I get my hands on, did not seem convincing. Then I started reading the philosophers. Be careful of like reading German philosophers as a teenager. It's definitely not going to help with your depression. So reading Schopenhauer, Nietzsche, I'm like, as an adult, it's much more manageable. But as a kid, you're like, whoa. And then I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and basically what Douglas Adams was saying is that we don't really know what the right questions are to ask. Like, the question is not, what's the meaning of life? They come to the conclusion that, no, the real problem is trying to formulate the question.
First is like, is there a purpose in life when, if I consider that we have to go through many, many rebirths, like repeating the same things over and over again?
Okay. You want to know the purpose in life?
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like it's kind of meaningless in some way.
You have to first ask yourself, why are you here in the first place? Do you know why you're here?
I don't know.
Okay. So there's no purpose really if you don't know.
Oh.
See, when you go to some place, you have a purpose, right? You go to food, you go to market, you want to buy some chicken or some vegetable. You go to school, you want to study. So there's always purpose when you do something. But if you don't know what you're here for, so there's no purpose for you then.
I just know that I want to learn. So I see.
No, I think what I'm trying to get at is that if we don't have the Buddha's teaching, we don't know what's going on with ourselves, really. With the Buddha's teaching, the Buddha said our birth, our continuous rebirth is caused by our cravings, craving for sensual gratification. So we go after the sensual objects. And in order to go after sensual objects, we need to have a body which have the sensual organs, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and the body, so that we can then access the sensual objects, which are the form, sound, smell, taste, and tactile objects. And this is why that's why we are here today. And in this world, we exist in this sensual plane of existence because we have sensual cravings. We have sensual pleasure cravings. This is what brought us here. And it will keep bringing us back because no matter how much you have access to your sensual objects, you will never be satisfied. You will never be content. Your sensual cravings will never disappear. So when your body dies, the mind which comes and possesses the body will be driven by the sensual desire, sensual cravings to go get a new body. So this is why we are here. There's no purpose. The purpose of us being here is to satisfy our sensual craving, our sensual cravings. And this will keep us coming back again and again. No matter how much you have access to, you can become the president, you can become king, but it's temporary, right? Then you die. When your body dies, your desire to have more of this doesn't die with your body. So this desire push you, which is the mind, to go look for a new body. So you keep coming back again and again for endless time. You will never ever stop these rounds of rebirth until you come across the teaching of the Buddha, which tell you what caused you to have birth, have rebirth. And if you want to stop rebirth, you have to stop your sensual cravings, sensual pleasure cravings. And in order to do this, you have to practice charity, morality, and meditation. So it's up to you what purpose you want. You want to continue with going round and round in this cycle of rebirth, then you just go after what you want to have, what you want to see, what you want to hear. But if you want to stop this round of rebirth, then you have to practice charity, morality, and meditation, which will stop your sensual pleasure craving. Okay. So the purpose is now for you to choose. There are two choices, two options: to continue with your rounds of rebirth or to stop your rounds of rebirth.
Mhm.
And in order to stop your round of rebirth, you have to stop your sensual cravings, your sensual cravings. And in order to stop your sensual cravings, you have to practice charity, morality, and meditation. Does this answer your question now?
Yes, yes, thank you.